Good morning, guys. This is Rusty 78609, Central Texas, USA. This is Monday, August the 28th, 2017, a little after 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's a nice day in Central Texas. The hurricane has passed, pretty much. Some lingering range, I think, along the Gulf, but up here in the hill country, we've got partly cloudy skies and nice, but that's not what I'm going to talk about. What I want to touch on while this is just my morning drive and my morning ramblings, but what I wanted to touch on this morning was this artificial intelligence stuff that I've been picking on, the Amazon Echo, the Google Home Assistant, and some other stuff. You know, there's other things out there. You know, if you're an Apple person, you know, they have an Apple Siri, which does the same thing as the Amazon Echo and the Google Home Assistant. And then Amazon has recently come out with what they call the Amazon Show, which is basically the Amazon Echo with a 7-inch touchscreen, which adds something, I guess. I don't know. If it doesn't seem, I don't think it adds anything for me, but it may be of use to some others. You can look at videos of the Amazon Show product on your YouTube channels. Just do a search for Amazon Show and you'll probably see enough videos to last for about 2 weeks. But again, one of the ways, this is my morning drive, so I'm just going to talk and y'all enjoy the view, I guess. If it's not shaking too bad, it should be okay. But anyway, one of the ways I make a decision is, of course, I just inundate myself with all the information I can related to the products available in that particular area. And of course you do get frustrated and bombarded with a lot of useless information. But if you just keep gathering all the info you can, and then at some point just say, okay, these are the products I'm interested in, or these are the ones that might work for me in this area, then for me, I've got it narrowed down to 2 products. Either I will choose the Amazon Echo, or I will choose the Google Home Assistant. They both have some interesting features. Some do things that the other ones doesn't do. Now, for those of you that don't need a speaker, see, the only reason I'm doing this right now is because I need to get a sound system or speaker for the new RV that I have on order, a 2018 Coachman Clipper Cadet 16 CBH. That's a mouthful, but it's a plain Jane. It doesn't come with a sound system, no TV, no nothing. It's basically just a box and you have to fill it out, which is what I wanted. So anyway, for me, I was looking for a sound system and I thought about getting a Bluetooth speaker. You can, they got a lot of those. They're all basically battery operated and have to be recharged, which I didn't want to fool with. Looked at some other options, and then I looked at the Amazon Echo, which is plugged in all the time whenever you have shore power, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. But it accomplishes 2 things. Not only do I get a speaker, but I get internet access, voice controlled, and which will make it nice. Could I do that on my smartphone? Yep, I could. Absolutely could. It's just that it's just so convenient to be standing there, and when a thought hits your mind, you just say it. I mean, on my phone, I don't have the Google Assistant on all the time. I have to actually touch the screen to get the Google Assistant to pop up, so you can say, okay, Google. So anyway, actually, I'm going to Walmart today. I had ordered a Chromecast to use with the Google Home Assistant and do the test using the Chromecast, but I thought about it and it occurred to me that I'm not going to use the Chromecast. I'm going to stick with Roku on my TV. Why, you may ask? Well, actually, again, I'm 72 years old and I've gotten used to using the Roku. So I'll get me a little Roku device and plug it into, if I get a 19-inch TV, which I probably will. I have considered using my Chromebook as my only, quote, TV. But I'm not sure about that because, if you leave it on, the Chromebook on, like say you're watching YouTube movie and stuff, I'm not sure that I want to do that because it drains the battery and you probably have to charge it once a day and all that sort of stuff. And a TV would be certainly more convenient, and you can buy a 19-inch TV. I saw one at Walmart the other day for $88, so it's not a big price item, but it does take up a little space, but very little, so that's not an issue. So basically where I'm headed with, for me, is probably to get a 19-inch TV. I was going to get one with a DVD player, and then it occurred to me, when's the last time I played a DVD? I can't even remember. So probably not having a DVD is certainly not going to be an issue. And I don't, I'm not entertained all that much. I mean, I don't watch a lot of YouTube even. I mean, I'm really, I guess you'd say, a boring person. I mean, I don't watch commercial TV at all. I'll watch YouTube movies every now and then, some old movies. I still watch Gunsmoke and some of that stuff. And that's really about it. And then I'll watch YouTube videos about products, product reviews if it's something I'm interested in. Like recently, of course, I've watched a lot of videos about the Amazon Echo, the Google Home Assistant, and they're really helpful because you actually get to watch human beings that are not paid professionals doing a review of a product, and so you're probably getting some pretty honest stuff. Occasionally you'll see somebody that is paid because they'll come up with a conclusion for Google or Amazon right up front, and that they're on the payroll somewhere. And but that's okay, that's fine with me. If that's what they want to do, that's what they do. But anyway, it's been fun. These are the sorts of things that entertain me in my old age, is doing these searches for things like this, actually what you call a smart speaker. It's fun. I mean, it gives me something to do, because without that, what would I be doing? Not much, right? So, if you can, I mean, for those of you that want to, I guess, it's your choice, make your life a never-ending series of new and interesting events. Add something new, take a little trip. It's adding flavor to your life. You're not going to live forever, and that's the way that is. So, try to enjoy the moments you have here, and that's enough said about that. But back to the AI, I think it's fascinating. I think it will be useful for me in some simple ways, basically, making lists, reminders, a timer for cooking stuff, and, just something to play with. I'll have me a home companion. Right now I'm leaning towards the Alexa, but it pretty much depends on the speaker quality. If what I've heard is true, that the Amazon Echo speaker is better than the Google Home Assistant, well, then that's pretty much a no-brainer for me, because that's what I wanted, was a speaker, and then all this other stuff is pretty much the same. Now, one of the things that Google Home does better than the Echo is, searching for trivia. In other words, if you want to know, how many inches it is to the moon, or who's the president of Yanga-Wanga, or, how old is blah, blah, blah. If you're interested in that sort of thing and you're going to play those kind of games, or you want to, then probably the Google Home Assistant is better, because they have access to more data than the Amazon Echo does, or at least it appears so. And but anyway, guys, we're traveling down Park Road 4 in Central Texas, USA. This is northwest of Austin, about between 60 and 80 miles, depending on which way you come. and the temperature right now is 73 degrees, not bad. The high today is supposed to be 82, and so we're back into the fall. We're in fall weather right now, and it's just starting September, and sometimes September can be quite hot, but thanks to that hurricane shifting the winds around out of the north for a while and bringing some moisture into Texas, it's quite nice right now. And but anyway, you know, it's exciting to me to have something to do. You know, like I did a little research on the Chromecast. Is it better than the Roku? In my opinion, no. You know, of course, I'd probably get a debate on that, but it would depend on what you want to accomplish. You know, for me, the Roku comes with a remote, and the Chromecast, you have to use your phone and cast whatever it is to your TV. A little different. You know, once you got good at it, it'd probably be fine. But for me, I like having the Roku. I've got a Roku TV, but what I will have soon is a 19-inch TV with a little Roku device, the little plug-in thing. I'm going to get the cheapest thing they've got because I don't need the device for the 4K TV, because I'm not going to get a 4K TV ever. I should not say ever, I don't know. I guess if they get them down to $99, I might. But anyway, yeah, that reminds me too. Think of how they have moved people along in television. You know, first we just had the old televisions that did virtually nothing. You know, the old analog TVs. You know, then we went to digital. You know, then you go to high definition. Then you go to 4K, or well, first you went to ultra high definition, and then 4K. And you know, people keep changing out their TVs to keep up with the latest technology, just like some people keep up with the latest technology on smartphones. Every time they come out with a Samsung something or an Apple something, they got to have it. But you know, that's fine. I mean, you know, if that's what they enjoy doing, hell, do the hell out of it, man. Get you 8 phones, and you know, whatever floats your boat. But you know, try to make life exciting. You know, I do, and you know, it's a challenge. I mean, it's, to be quite frankly, you know, I have to. Not really worried. Actually, it kind of, I'll tell you how it happens for me. You guys leave comments and I go check it out, because half of the stuff I'd never think of. You know, I'm telling you the truth, because see, I don't have anybody around. It's just me. You know, and I'm rarely around people that I can carry on a conversation about products or different things, and so the comment page, whenever I'm doing comment call in the mornings, my little old mind's just going, yo, really? I didn't know that. You know, somebody left a link here. Now, this is a good idea, guys. Here's a good idea. I mean, this will work for anybody. There was an individual that left a link to a news article about an individual using an Amazon Dot in their car, okay? And you can do that. Okay, you could do that very easily. I mean, I think it runs on 110, and if it does, you'd have to have an inverter. But hell, you could buy a 100-watt inverter cheap and set that thing up in your car, and you'd have you an assistant everywhere you went. And particularly if you lived in a city where there are a lot of quote things to check on. You know, out here it'd be kind of boring. But I mean, they're $50, and you know, you could set it in your car, and it would be much easier than trying to watch your phone, because you could say, you know, what time does Walmart close, or what time does the pizza place close, or I want to order a pizza, or I want to do this or that or whatever, as you're driving around town, and that little Amazon Dot would just pick all that up perfectly. You know, you'd ask directions, and it would give them to you orally, which is okay, because with Google, of course, you can see it on your phone, your progress, but I really don't watch that much. I just wait for her to say, you know, in 1/4 mile, turn right on blah, 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 you know. I mean, that's what I'm waiting for. And the only downside of Google Maps, or any of the map systems, obviously, is they require an internet connection, a pretty good, not a real good one, but you got to have at least 2 bars to make it work effectively. And you know, there are places that I travel camping sometimes that there's no internet service, or you'll lose it. You know, you'll be coming into a town, You'll have a little internet service and you'll ask for directions, and then while you're in the community you lose the signal and you won't really know it, and you'll wonder why the Google Assistant's not telling you to turn. Well, it's because she's not there. So anyway, this is Highway 281. We're headed south, and this is my morning rant, I guess you'd say. What? I'm not going to say that. I'm just blowing air through my voice box. And you know, I clear my throat a lot, and that my mother did that too. It may be inherited. My sister does it, and but I usually just do it early. It's just early in the morning, and I checked on it years ago with a doctor, and he said, you know, that's just something that occurs, particularly as you get older. And I read about it on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, but on Google. I did some Google searches, and yeah, as you get older, these things just kind of happen. There's not much you can do about it. You know, you can put lemon in water. You know, make you like some lemonade. Supposedly that helps, but you know, I don't have any lemons. But anyway, it is a nice day here in Central Texas. And for those people along the Gulf, I wish you well. I tell you, in Victoria, Texas right now, they still don't have the phones repaired as far as I can tell. I've called both my sisters. Got no response. My younger sister, well, it's younger in the sense that she's closer to my age. She's 76. She sent me 5 emails, or not emails, 5 texts yesterday. Give me an up-to-date. She's okay, and my older sister's okay. The chimney was blown off her house. I know I've mentioned all that. But anyway, it will create a number of jobs. I've said that before too. But all you guys down there on the Gulf Coast, if you watch this video or hear about it, beware, because there's going to be a lot of construction scams, particularly for you homeowners. Be very, 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 very careful who you do business with. And on we go. We're not too far from Walmart right now. Gasoline prices are going to go up probably across the USA about 7 or 8 cents a gallon because of the hurricane. The reason is they shut down refineries along the coast of Texas as the hurricane was approaching. And yeah, last week up here gasoline was $1.98 or so, and today it looks like it's going to be $2.05 and going up. We'll probably get to about $2.15 a gallon before it starts to come back down again. Well, actually it always goes up for the Labor Day holiday anyway. They run the prices up a few cents because that's a big driving weekend. People going to visit family or just take they got a 3-day vacation, 3-day weekend. So, but anyway, I'll turn off up here to Walmart and end this video. I'm averaging 25.3 miles per gallon in my Ram pickup 2017 V6 8-speed, 323 gears, or rear axle. I need to get over here, and that TE gas guy has got me blocked. Anyway, I'll pull up here and what? In the video. Right. Okay, guys. Oh, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye, bye, bye. USA made when you can. Drink plenty of water. Take deep breaths, keep your health, and that's what it's all about. Anyway, guys, adios, amigo, bye, bye.